Morning, everybody. Looks like Instagram's vertical is messed up. Wah, wah. All right, well, is what it is. All right, we are going to be drumming tonight, and we're going to be working on just chopping out today, just doing some chug variations, and you can actually find all those on my website, which we will get to here in a moment. Now, all of the play-alongs that I'm going to use can be found at the link at the top of the screen if you're on vertical, except for Instagram, which apparently is all messed up right now, so wah, wah, is what it is. But there's 62 chop exercises. There's over 1,000 grid variations, 419 for triplet, 577 for 16th note, and 36 that are just kind of like others, like herta grid and accent only or tap only variations, etc. There are over 150 different timing exercises, 55 drum charts, both swung and straight, eighth notes, and then we've got over 400 marching bass stuff, over 350 technique stuff, and then all of the drumming tips, all of the practice streams, and some scripted lessons, and a couple of reviews. Now, if you want to find the full streams for the practice sessions in the past, you can find them in that playlist for the live streams. And it's got timestamps in the description showing what I was talking about or what I was practicing. And often people ask me questions in the chats because I've been drumming since 1998 and have a bachelor's, master's, PhD in music education. I have a wide range of experience with both teaching and playing, so people often ask me questions in the different chats, and then we will edit those down and put them, or rather I will, I don't have an editor, I will put them in this playlist that's got well over a dozen hours of free drumming tips, so check those out if that interests you. Now, for each one of these, when you click on it, it's got, the title is the first thing that it talks about, but then when you go into it, me why there's timestamps that shows you the different things that I talk about in here. Like I next talking about how to play faster while speeding up chutichuhs, and then talking about how to analyze your playing, etc. So you can find out all that content. Now we're gonna get motivated here with Shia LaBeouf. Get ready to drum. He's gonna help me out here. So I'm gonna hide Shia because he's very shy. Sorry, I had to. Okay, Shia, help me out. Motivate me. We haven't drummed in a while. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams early. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. I am tired of starting over. Shia, thank you so much. We're super motivated now. We are ready to drum. Now, I'm going to be playing just chug variations today. Now, chug is a classic exercise. We're going to start with the bass version of it, the basic version. And you can find it in this playlist right here, or all of the chop stuff. But when you click on this, it's got a bunch of different variations for chug in here. And we're just going to warm up with the basic chug variation. We're going to start off at a nice, comfortable 80. And turn up the volume for every one of these play-alongs. There's timestamps in the description, so you can jump to whatever BPM you want. This goes as slow as 20 or as fast as 160 for the chug variations. So this pattern is going to repeat with different rudiments. The overhead camera is at a weird angle. It's gonna look funny upside down. It's like off to the side. Whoops! Ignore that. Let's speed her up. Let's go to 90. We're just chopping out today. It's been over a week since I've drummed. I know. I'm sorry. I know. Setting a bad example. Hey, I wrote a lot of music, though. Classic is right. Good morning, Tyler. Did you have a long weekend with drumming? Are you talking about the one where it's the old drummers? It's got like the many different generations of drummers. That one's fun to see because then you can see like all the different styles. They've got like quite a few different variations where they'll have like multiple generations of like world champion snare drummers like playing like 3 camps or something. I'm so old. I remember being in the lot and watching one of the world champions, Brandon, play when he was in high school. He was down in Tucson, and that we had a band day competition, one of the drum lines I was teaching down in Tucson, and he was in the high school line, and I'm pretty sure he was already on Blue Devils at that point. That's got to be a weird experience going from world champion drumline to high school. Like I went from like academy to like going back into high school, and like that was weird because like the skill gap, it was very noticeable. But I can't imagine being like Blue Devils and then going to high school. Not as a teacher, but as like a performer. Alright, so we're going to get the hands warmed up, then we're stretch and massage, and then I'm just going to play a bunch of these variations fast for funsies. We'll probably go up by 10s, though. My hands need to warm up. Whoa, what happened? YouTube, are you feeling okay? Do you have a cold? Again, 1:30. Left-hand flams were, not where I want it. That's okay. Could always slow this down if we wanted to refine it, but, you know, just chopping out today. Some days, it's okay to just not practice, other than get the hands going. Whoa. Let's try that again. And to elaborate, what I mean is like sometimes it's okay to just chop out rather than refine stuff. Most of the days you should, practice. But we're going to stretch and massage now. Unknown. Hello. All right, so take your sticks, hold them so that your palms are facing up. Pull in, ooh-wee. It's a good stretch. I need it. It's been over a week since I played, so setting a bad example as a drummer. I'm sorry. Worked on a ton of videos offline while I had that cold, so, still made progress. Okay, if you do traditional grip, rotate and hold here, ooh, then rotate and hold here, ooh, do that for like 20 or 30 seconds, but because I don't play traditional anymore, I'm going to ignore that. Now I'm going to stretch the underside of the forearms. You could do it like this. You could do it 2 fingers at a time and then 2 fingers at a time for a deeper stretch. You do this on your pad. Or you can do this on the wall. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch. Just don't put all your weight into it. Oh, it feels good already. I'm going to stick with that. Oh, yeah. Ooh-wee. Now we're going to stretch the top side of the forearm. You could do it like this. You could do 2 fingers at a time, 2 fingers at a time. You could do it on your legs. You could do it on here. You could do it on the wall. The higher you go, the deeper the stretch. Again, don't put all your weight into it. Have to be very particular about the advice I give. Sometimes people take things to the extreme. I'm one of those kind of people. Okay. We're stretching thumb to thumb. Stretching the fingers. As an example, when I got the couple of lessons with Jeff Queen, he was like mentioned, oh yeah, just like start at like 40 and play a rudiment for like 10 minutes and then move it up 1 click. And then you're at 41 for like 10 minutes and like move it up 1 click. And I was like, what if I did it for an hour? Probably don't need to do that. Probably use slow, fast, slow. That'd give you the similar effect. But, you know, practice how you want to practice. All right, so now that we stretched, now we're going to massage. So we're going to do thumb on top, fingers underneath. Massaging up and down the forearm. Switch it up. You might need to massage your triceps, your biceps, your triceps. I just made that one up. Is that an actual thing? I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not an animologist. I'm also not a languager. Okay. So after you massage the larger muscle groups, the larger parts of your arms, then we're going to massage the back side of the hand. Switch that with the fingers. And then the thumb is going to massage inside the palm. Kind of work your way around there. Try and get everything relaxed. Hello on Instagram. Hey, is it screwed up on your end on Instagram? Because on my end, it's not sharing the vertical. It's like sharing the center of the horizontal. Which, you know, doesn't look good, and that's not what I told Instagram to do, but it's being feisty this morning. Gonna have to put Instagram in timeout. It's zoomed in. Ah. Alright, well, Instagram's gonna look weird this morning. Whatever. Alright. We're gonna massage from base to tip here. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Hasn't ever done that before. A new glitch. Yay! We're experiencing all sorts of new things this morning. Isn't that cool? New tenor pad, yeah, and a new snare pad too. Got the laminate on. It's so much more articulate. I love it. So I'm massaging base the tip of each one of the fingers. Just trying to get nice and relaxed. And now, we go back to here. Okay, so I'm going to play through just like a bunch of different chug variations here. Now, you can come up with whatever chug variation you want. At the top of this playlist, where it says chug framework, this one, it's just the accents basically. So, etc. So you can put whatever you want on here. Treat it like a metronome. Yeah, this song bops. It's out on Spotify. Ooh-wee. So use this chug framework if there's a play along that does not exist for a variation that you want to play. I'm going to play flam taps. No, I said hertas. We'll get back to flam taps. Hertas. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to just start off at a nice, comfortable 80. Yeah, the pad is expensive. It is worth it, though. It's a nice pad. I like it. Tyler, you're famous. Alright, let's go faster. Whee! We're now at 90. Good morning, by the way. Tyler might be taking a work phone call right now. Click. 100. Oh, wow. So fast. Faster than anyone's ever played a herta in their entire lives. True story. The left-hand herta is a little slurred out. Let's try that again. Sweet. Let's go faster. 1, 10. Click. I wonder if there's a way I can adjust it, like midstream, to fix the Instagram issue with why it's all zoomed in wonky. Click. Let's see. If I press this, is this gonna break it? No. Maybe. Stay tuned. No. Maybe. Tyler, you're famous. How much do you charge for autographs? It reminds me of a story I've shared on stream of a drummer charging for autographs. Good times, good times. 1:30. Lights off. Lights off, please. Those extra slices were for extra flavoring. I think we're finding the breaking point. My left hand's slowing down. Let's try 140. Because, you know, it'll sound better, faster. That's how that works. Yeah. Trust me, I'm a doctor. See? It shouldn't have sounded better. Or is it just more dialed in? Or is it dialed up? No, we're broadband right now. Woo! Left hand slowing down. All right, just because we're there, we're going to do it. Or at least, you know, attempt it. Is it going to sound good? No. Will we have fun trying it? Maybe. Flawless. Take that, internet. Never made a mistake in my life. Okay, so that's a fun one. So we just did Chug with hertas. Let's go back to the one that I was going to do. Chug with flam accents and flam taps. This one's a classic one. Honestly, probably played this one more than just like normal Chug. It's good. 80. Why is my throat so sore? Water break. Too much talking, apparently. Today's ASMR stream with Jared. It's great. Now you can play this all accents, or as like a tenuto, like that, or accent taps for the flam taps. So there's basically 3 different ways to play the flam tap. So all accent or tenuto. So it kind of like just naturally has a decay, or as like a accent tap. Whatever you want. Whatever you choose, somebody will say it's wrong. And then you'll play that way, and somebody else will say that is wrong. Welcome to the internet. It's a great place where everybody is right and wrong. All right, 100. I was like, what? Some of the videos on the side confuse me. YouTube has definitely updated their algorithm, and I'm getting some wacky stuff for recommendations. Like, some of it I understand, because it's like, well, I listened to like an interview with this person, so it's going to recommend me the other person that I didn't really care to hear from. But some of it's just like, I've never in my life looked up that kind of video, and you're recommending it. Thanks, so. Appreciate the suggestion. Interesting. I think there's a glitch on YouTube. It's not showing me the banned comments. But that just showed it. Is it there? No. Not that. Technically, I don't think I'm supposed to show the back end of YouTube stuff, even though a lot of people do it. I heard it's against their terms of service, so. Don't sue me, YouTube. Just kidding. Huh. I don't know. If somebody left a comment and it was appropriate, it's probably just one of the banned words, because I've been harassed by at least 7 people. So I did not see it. Sweet. 120. I was like, what was that sound? That would be my phone vibrating. Could also play the cheese chutichuhs and cheese invert variation. That's a good one. Maybe I'll do that one next. It's one of my favorite chug variations. Flam 7s. Okay, 140. Click. If you click on a timestamp that's for a BPM with a 0 or a 5 at the end of it, it'll give you that little respite. Otherwise, it taps off immediately like that. Thanks for teaching us this. You're welcome. There's a lot of chug variations on my home tab of YouTube, or if you go to the link at the top of each one of the videos, it's under the chop section. All right, so we're at 150. Wish me luck. Go. Can I play it at 160? No. Am I going to try it at 160? Yeah. Is it going to sound good? Probably not. Woo! These sticks are the Hardeman hammers, so that's extra choppy. All right, cool. So let's go down to this one. Yeah. So cheese chutichuh and cheese invert. So again, same accent tap pattern. No, we're not going to start off there. But now, instead of playing flam accents and flam taps, now I'm going to play it with cheese chutichuhs and cheese inverts. We're going to start off at 80. If this is too fast for you, that's all good. In the timestamps in the description, you can go as slow as 20 and just go up one click at a time. I usually, when I'm refining stuff, I'll start at 40. That's a good, comfy tempo. But whatever you need. My sticks were like flying out of both my hands. They're slowly sliding. Stop that. This is a good chop one. Cheese chutichuh, cheese invert. If you want to work on those rudiments, recommend it. You have returned. Welcome. Was it free shipping on the return? I like it. 100, right? I like keep forgetting to look at the number before I scroll. And then I regret my decisions. Wah, wah. My wrist popped, right? When it tapped off. Now try it with paradiddle accents on the last line for the inverts. Paradiddle, paradiddle. So instead of just right, left, you go paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. That's a fun little variation. I like it. If you don't like it, you can unsub right now. Leave. You're not welcome here. Just kidding, you do you. Go. That was a long one. You enjoyed that? Well, good, you can stay. Cody's welcome. This reminds you of meat and eat. I'm not a meatitarian, I'm sorry. I don't carnivore. I don't know that one. Said hi. I did say hi. Hi. How y'all doing? All right, 120. Actually, I'm curious since Instagram's messed up. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a peek into the vertical. Let's take a peek. Hey, it's working here, but on Instagram, it's like all zoomed in, all wonky looking. So there's that. Well, at least it's working on YouTube. That's 1 point for the tube of view. It's minus 1 point for Meta. Ah, 120. It's been over a week since I played. I can't do that. Nope. If you want to play it faster than I just did, you can go all the way up to 160 with the timestamps here. Woo! That would be quite the chop burner. Speaking of, let's play another variation. So there's a lot of variations for Chug. And you know, over 2,000 different drumming videos on my home tab. But we're not going to play all 2,000 of them today. Maybe tomorrow. Just kidding, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Let's do... Where's the tag variation? Yeah, this one. So this variation, on the last rep, when the Blue Devils would play this way back in the day, they would play this tag version. So this has this extension right here, you know, where it says tag. And they do that after they do just the normal roll variation. Notice how there is not a grace note after a roll or after the singles variations when you get into flam accents. Whenever people have written this out and they put a grace note here, that's a misprint. Don't do that. That's just not going to end well. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Okay. So it starts off normal, just like all the other Chug variations. The same but then it gets to the extra tag. Now, I'm going to ignore those rim shots because I don't want to break my sticks. These sticks have lasted me a long time. I'd like to keep them around much longer. I ordered them from Steve Weiss, and I was like, give me the heaviest Hardeman hammers you've got, and they delivered. Thank you, Steve Weiss. Rushed. SC, stick click, does not stand for South Carolina. You do not need to play those eighth notes in South Carolina. If you're in North Carolina, you can still play it there. I promise. The internet police will not come get you. Or maybe I'm lying. Who knows? And by the way, when the snares would do it, you know, way back in the day, they would do stick clicks like one in front and one behind. So if you look at log clips of Blue Devils playing this, they do that, but, you know, I'm being boring here. NC mention, that's right. I don't think I've actually been to North Carolina. I don't know. The problem with, presenting all over is, you forget where you've been. Whoa! Whoops. My brain was thinking about something else. Let's try that again. Yeah, and the interesting thing, gravity check. The interesting thing about presenting all over the place is people think it's all glamorous. It's no, you've just seen the same hotel room in a different level of pollution. There's nothing exciting about it. like the first, I don't know, however many times, dozen or so times it present, it's like, wow, this is neat, this is exciting. And then when you get into the 50s, it's like, okay, I think I've done this enough. And then when I got like in the hundreds, it was like, okay, yeah, I don't think I want to do this anymore. So then I just mainly did like virtual, and I was like, nah, I'm done with that too. No. I'm distracted. So what distracted me was actually something I'll show you a variation of. It's a split roll variation that you can do with a friend or the computer, which could be your friend too. I joke, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Kinda scary. Cool. How's it going? It's going good. How you doing, Tyrone? So if you go back to here, into this playlist, there's a split rolls version. This is not the tag, but it looks a little wonky. So you either pick the top line and play all the way through it, or you pick the bottom line and play all the way through it. So the pattern would be... Okay, so that would be the right, or the top line rather, and then the left line fills in. So when you hear both parts together, it just sounds like a normal roll. So if you play this version with a friend, then you do that. And so what it's doing, instead of just like, I'm going to only play the right hand the entire time, like, it switches, so you have to do both. So you do the right hand for right here, and then you do the left hand for right here. So it's keeping you honest and making sure you got the timing down. And it's a fun little variation that I used to do with like members of the drumline that I marched with. So we just kind of goof around with this, do different split stuff. So have fun with that. You just finish up playing more. No face cam today? Oh, so there is. It's just Instagram is messed up. It's, for whatever reason, showing, like, the horizontal stream, but, like, zoomed in for some reason. So I'm good on the YouTube vertical, but not on Instagram, apparently, today. It's weird. So there's this variation, the split rolls, but then also over here, the split singles. So if you want to do this... like one person takes the right hand, the other person takes the left hand, and then it swaps. I can't speak. One person takes the left hand, and the other person takes the right hand. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, Instagram is having a little a rough day. I think it's one of those days. Let's see. What do I want to play through? Boop, 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 boop. Let's do paradiddle diddles with paradiddle fours. So, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wish me luck. Timestamp. This is going to be one of those awkward tempos where, like, I don't think I can just do a single stroke. Let's see how it goes. We'll find out. This off the left goes hard? Yeah. It does. This one, honestly, with traditional, it feels really good. Like when you do the fours, and you just like whip it in there. It's like one of the few times where I'm like, yeah, traditional feels better than match. Otherwise, most of the time I'm like, no, I'm over it. Sorry, shouldn't peck. Oh. You could also do just like straight fours on the instead of the paradiddle, but for whatever reason, the paradiddle four is just it's more fun, and that's what we're doing this morning, just having fun. I also just feel like you got to end that one with a rim shot. It's just kind of implied. It's one of those things. When you feel it, you feel it. You just got to accentuate the downbeat. I also feel like you gotta like do like a exaggerated float stroke, like upstroke with the right. Why? I don't know. Because that's what my hands are telling my brain to do. Not the other way around. Oh, I left out a note on the left. I'm so sorry. I failed you. All right, let's try 130. We'll go faster. Do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Don't let your fours be threes. The paradiddles were the rough part. My sticker like was slowly sliding down on my hand, so I was like trying to scooch it up while playing the paradiddles. That's a fun one. I need to work on that one more. Apparently. Let's do this one. This one released like yesterday or something. Yeah, that's too fast. Too furious. Let's start at 80, not 180. I'm probably gonna totally mess this one up. Stay tuned. The like transition from a slurred diddle into a normal diddle feels weird. It's a weird one, right? Okay, let's try it faster. If it doesn't go good, we'll just wipe it from our memories. Pretend it never happened. I have that power. I'm a YouTuber. It feels weird. Yes, they are 5/3 16th notes. So it fits within the accent pattern, the ba-da-da, ba-da-da, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. So you slur it out, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba. And then this fits in the twos. So it's wonky. 100. 100. That's 100 in Japanese. Mm-hmm. 110. 110です。110 it is. Survived. It's sort of readable. Let's try it at 120. Yeah, it's actually the slurred fives that are the weird ones. I keep wanting to put a diddle on the downbeat as opposed to making a tap 5. That's not how it's written, though. Cool. That's a goofy one. Let's see. Are there any other weird ones I want to play through? Maybe. Nah. The others aren't just, I'm just, not feeling it. Now, if you're just joining and you're not familiar with it, you can find that on my home tab of YouTube. If you go here, into the home tab, we've got literally over 2,000 drumming videos, a bunch of gaming videos, and a bunch of computer science stuff. So just click on the header on my home tab, and then it shows you all of the playlists. We've got literally thousands of videos. Any of the videos that say members first are scheduled to release for free. So you don't have to pay for any of the content. There's almost 500 videos currently scheduled, so there's a lot. Now, if you go to any one of the videos, it's got timestamps in the description. So you can jump to whatever BPM you want. So this one goes as slow as 20. One click at a time all the way up to 160. Some of them go as fast as, like 240. But if you want to find everything organized neater than I can do, are you a train, Tyler? Go to the link at the top of each one of the videos, and then this takes you to here. So we've got 62 chop exercises organized in this section. We've got over 1,000 grid variations, 419 for triplet, 577 for 16th note, and 36 some weird ones, like the herta grid you asked for, Tyler. You can find that in the other grid variations. There's actually few different variations of herta grid in there. We've got timing exercises, over 150 of them, 55 drum charts, both straight and swung, over 400 marching bass stuff, over 350 technique stuff, a bunch of drumming tips, all the 300 plus live streams, all of the drum lessons that are scripted, the pad reviews, blah, 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 blah. Now, if you're like, wow, this is great, but I don't know what to practice, there's too many to choose from, go to this link that's here that says start here if you don't know what to practice. That takes you to a live stream where in the timestamps in...
So you may have seen the...
Whoa! We only need one, Jared. But if you go to the timestamps in the description, it's got different topics. Like, how do I improve my timing? Go to that section. How do I improve marching bass drum? Go to that section. How do I improve my rolls? Go to that section. So you can check those out in the timestamps or the chapters here. It's the same thing. But anyways, there's me. My impression of me. So you can find that to help you to figure out what to practice and all that fun stuff. Now, I'm gonna tear this down, and we're gonna get ready for a new game. It's called Fran Bow or Fran Bow or something. I don't know. Never played it. It's gory, apparently. So stay tuned for that if y'all are interested. Tomorrow, I've got a conflict in the morning, so no streams at all. But Friday, I'll be back, and I'll be working on limb independence, sharing how I try and get better on that thing, the drum kit. So stay tuned for that, and then we'll be back on the tenors. Should be on Saturday, so that's the plan. We will continue the grind. Grinding for XP, like my shirt says. Anyways, I appreciate everybody stopping in. Good luck, have fun. I will. Tyler, appreciate you. Hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully it was full of drumming. But I'm going to try and see if I can figure out what was wrong with Instagram and why it was like zooming in on the horizontal as opposed to, you know, showing the vertical like I told it to. I'm going to have to send it to ISS, in-school suspension. Write a note to its parent. But anyways, I'm going to call it here. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And again, appreciate you all. And if you enjoy this content, just, you know, share it with somebody else. There's a lot to keep you and other people busy. But goodbye.